What's up, guys? Today we're doing a loading segment here at Diamond C. We're at the factory where the dumps are built. You can kind of see all around me, all the bunch of stuff going on. So what we're gonna do, we have a new 2023 LPT, one of the new ones, with the new tarp, the faster pump, the new door holdbacks, all the good stuff that we just released not too long ago. We are right here. There's a dirt pit behind the factory that we're gonna go get loaded up and do kind of a dumping sequence. But first, what I wanted to do, we're gonna go on the scale right here where that gray dump trailer is. We're gonna get a weight of the truck and the trailer empty so we know where we're starting. Then we're gonna go back there, get loaded up, come back, and we will get rescaled to see how much dirt we have in the trailer before we do the dump. So let's go. All right, guys. So we've loaded it. You can see it's on the scale. We are at 13,400 pounds truck and trailer. So now we're gonna go back to the dirt pit and get loaded up. We'll come back to the scale and we'll see how much it weighs. All right, guys, we're back at the dirt pit. Just on the other side of this hill is the dump plant. So there's a dirt pit where they sell dirt from out of here to do pads and things around East Texas. So we're able to come back here and do some of our test loading and things. What I want to do first, before we get this dump loaded up, is go over some of the options and features on this one. Total weight you saw was 13,400 pounds. The weight on the sticker on this one was 5510. See, yeah, 5510 right there. And so that every dump trailer, every trailer from Diamond C, after it's QC inspected and ready to go, gets run across the scale, and the actual weight for that trailer with the options it has gets put on the VIN sticker. So you always know exactly what you're dealing with. This one is 14-foot LPT, 24-inch sides, has the 7-gauge Super Duty body package, which means it has 7-gauge sides and floor. So all the whole floor and the sidewalls are all 7-gauge, which is 3/16. A lot heavier duty than your standard 10-gauge, you know, for mainly for things like hauling concrete. And when somebody, a construction company, is going to be really heavy, or a demo company really heavy on thrashing the floor and sides, 7-gauge Super Duty body package is a no-brainer. So it does add weight though, probably 300-ish pounds, 300-400 pounds to this dump trailer to add that. So it's kind of one of those things, if you are not really using that, the benefit of it being so much heavier duty, don't do it. Like if you're hauling primarily dirt, like we're gonna do today, or you're hauling a lot of trash and debris and different things, you don't have to have the Super Duty body package. But if you're a guy who, you know, could be hauling this one day and concrete the next day, you know, and you know that you're hard on stuff, get it, because it's, you know, it prolongs the investment, right? You know, hard-earned investment dollars go into buying equipment like this. You want to take care of it, go ahead and get that package. And this one does have 14-ply tires. It's got the upgraded two-tone aluminum wheels, so it looks cool. The standard, the new long arm tarp system, which we'll demonstrate when we get the dirt loaded in it. Got the raised front with the board brackets down the side. That's cool because here in a second you'll see when we load over the side, if I was to hit the top of this board with the bucket, you know, it's one thing to hit the board with it, but it's another thing to hit the paint. So it's kind of like cheap insurance is what I always call it, because it gives you a layer of just a layer of forgiveness if you hit the board versus busting the powder coat off the top rail. Comes with the 24-inch wide step standard, so you know, really comes in handy for the taller dumps. I mean, it's still to be able to step up over the side, but the taller sides is really where the step comes in handy. Got the new HD lid, textured black. Got the working space on top, but then also we got storage area inside. Wireless remote on this one. Got the solar panel up front for helping keep the battery tended to and charged. Another on the weight of this trailer, 14-ply tires are going to add another, you know, 150, couple hundred pounds to the weight on the sticker. because that sticker weight is the entire trailer as it sits. Everything added together. Got the stabilizer drop legs for loading equipment, that option on this one. Got the new door holdbacks, which we'll see when we load and we go to dump here in a little bit. D-rings in the floor. What else? Oh, this side, we've got the fork holders, which is pretty cool because if you've got a skid steer set of pallet forks, you can actually stow them there. I've got the little cutouts on top where you can strap your forks to the fork holders. So that's a cool option to have. Those go up under the trailer. You just slide your forks in and strap them down. I think we have covered pretty much all of the features. Now we're gonna get to loading this baby. All right, guys, we're back at the scale, and if I do say so myself, you saw the loading footage. I might have got a little carried away. So if the scale reads overloaded, don't do this at home. But I was just trying to show you, kind of proving a point. Like, I'm pretty sure I loaded it a little heavy to the front, which that was slightly intentional because I wanted to showcase like how a telescopic just doesn't care. But you can see the old Ford is squatted pretty good. You know, 2.7K axles, it probably is a wee bit overloaded. I'm just guessing from the things that I've seen, the ones I've done before. But we're waiting on there's another dump trailer on the scale. Once that one gets out of the way, we'll pull across the scale and kind of see what the damage is, see how much there's actually in it. Then we will go back over there and unload it. We'll dump it out. So, waiting our turn. Gotta let, this is the stuff that pays the bills. These guys actually out here working. They're the guys that make it happen every single day of the week. This is the stacking bay for the dump facility. They're bringing dump trailers in here. They'll bring an 18-wheeler in and load them up. But when I was talking about the weights, this is the scale that they use. Every dump comes across this scale and gets weighed. Then the VIN sticker gets printed with that weight on it, and it gets put on the trailer before they take it to the yard. All right, looks like he's coming to move it, coming to move that trailer. So, all right, here we go. All right, we are completely on the scale, all tires. 27,530. 27,530. Our other number, 13.4, what it was. Yeah, so 27,530, 27,530, it's 13.4. Oh man, we did go a little bit over. We're at 14,130 again. This is in no way, shape, form, or fashion am I advising you to do this, to overload it by that much. But we're going to prove a point that Telescopic will dump it in front loaded heavy. But we did get a little carried away. That's one of the things, man, that happens often with dump trailers at the yard. When you're at the gravel yard or the dirt. This is a reality. The loader, he's there making a paycheck. He's just running the loader, and just keeps dumping dirt in the trailer. You don't know exactly, because the moisture content, a scoop can weigh this much, but it can be dramatically more if it's gotten wet. Dirt gets exponentially heavier, when it's wet versus when it's dry. And so just like that, I really didn't know how much each scoop weighed. I kind of watched, and as you get used to using them, you can kind of tell. Like, man, I came over here, I pretty well knew I was overloaded. Wasn't exactly that much, but knew I was overloaded. You got to get familiar with your equipment. If I was doing this every single day, and I probably would have avoided being overloaded right now. So you just have to really watch it and make sure that you get scaled before you leave. And if you have too much, go back over and get rid of some of that. Like, you don't want to tear up suspension and tear up axles and things just because you can, and just because you're overloaded, and you end up voiding warranties on components and things. So in this case, I would be going right back over to where I got it, and because I would still be on site and getting rid of some of this dirt. So, and again, the good thing is, push it up, it's gonna dump it right out. So let's go get this dirt out of the trailer, and then we'll talk about a few more things when we get over there. So we're back over at the dirt pit as promised, and the first thing we're gonna do is untarp the load. This on the new 2023 LPT. I mentioned the long arm tarp system. You can see the tarp is deployed. Put our handle out. I'm doing it. You realize that one-handed. I mean, I'm not trying to throw shade, but well, no pun intended, because it was a little shady just then, but just that easy to retract the tarp. I mean, if you are looking to buy a dump trailer and have never tarped a trailer before with dirt like that sticking up or anything else, and you use the old traditional pool style tarp, I mean, you know, or just seeing that, if you've never done it, you know how much easier it looks. But if you have done it, you're jumping up and down right now, because it's like, oh my gosh, it's so much easier. I would have had to got Brian back there, the other camera guy, to come help me, because we'd had to get up over the mound of dirt, especially if you have any kind of debris in there. It makes it super tough. The next thing that's really cool on the new 2023 dump we talked about a while ago is the new door holdbacks. Makes it super simple. Let's open the door. Let's see. Boom, locked in. I'll do the other door. Locked in. Simple as that. Like, that fast. I mean, I spent a lot of time just talking, but that fast for it to be untarped, doors open. I'm telling you right now, somebody that has a traditional pool style tarp system on one of the other brands, they would still be trying to untarp the dump trailer. All right, time to moment of truth. Look at that. So that's the thing about a telescopic. We'll stop right quick. It never even bobbled. With that much weight, being 5,000 pounds overloaded, never even bobbled. Push the button and it goes. So a scissor lift with this kind of weight in it, and the weight that far forward, the hardest part for a scissor lift is in the first 6 inches of lift. And it's either gonna lift or it's not. And in so many cases, if your loader accidentally loads you too far forward or whatnot, it never even goes. It just, and you can hear the pump hit the relief. It never even moves. Whereas with the telescopic, it's going. You'll see it'll kind of hit second gear here in a minute, where it'll get even faster is when it gets to the second stage. Then it'll hit the third stage and go even faster. The reason for that is, as the stages go, they get a little smaller. And so the same amount of fluid output, smaller bore, makes it go faster because it has a smaller cavity to push fluid into. There's your second gear. You kind of heard that pitch change. There's the third gear. All right, now we pull forward. All of our dirt slides right out the back. Cool, you got all your dirt dumped out here. Oh, there's still more. Slowly coming. This is this is a good point to make, that you can imagine if it didn't go up as high as it did, you would still have even more dirt stuck in the bed. So, you know, when you're looking to buy a dump trailer, make sure that it goes to at least 45 degrees. That's the target, 45 degrees, because especially tacky dirt, it doesn't want to come out. And many other things. There'll be guys, oh, we got more power. Well, just know with a dump trailer and a scissor lift, typically to get any more power out of it, if they say they have more than the next guy, they have to move the scissor lift, and then it actually brings the dump angle down. And so, yeah, you're kind of sacrificing, but with a telescopic, it's gonna go. So there is no sacrificing. It went to 45. The dirt's kind of still coming. The other good thing about, you know, I was talking about the new 23 LPT, that upstroke was faster, but also the downtime is actually much quicker. KTI opened the relief valve coming back down, and so the dump comes down much quicker than the previous LPT, than other people's telescopic version. And then also, I mean, it's right on par with a scissor lift trailer. So the biggest thing was when it was coming down so slow, you guys were thinking, man, I could be doing more work. So that was kind of the biggest thing, as the cycle time coming down was slower. And so KTI worked on that for us. We got this upgraded high flow pump, and it's really right on par with a scissor lift now, which is awesome. Let you get back to work quicker, go get another load. You know, right here, we could be going to get another load right now. Almost there. Boom, there it is. We got a little bit more dirt we can scrape out. Same thing goes with the door latches when it's time to put them, you know, time to go, as we put the, you know, grab the triggers, shut the door latches, and we're ready to go. I hope this was insightful. You know, we did talk about, this was definitely a little heavier than what I had intended for. So this is in no way any kind of recommendation to go overload your trailer, but this kind of stuff happens. So be mindful of it. Make sure that you get back over there, get a little bit out of it, stay within the range of what it's supposed to have in it. This one is around 9,500 pounds, is kind of by the sticker what it's supposed to have in it. And again, you know, kind of paying attention to the job you're going to do with it, as to how you outfit yours, or the one that you buy from the dealer. Make sure it really fits the work that you're going to do. You can jump on diamondsea.com. This particular trailer is available with it 14,900 all the way to 24,000 GVWR, 24-inch side to 44-inch side, bumper pull, gooseneck, all kinds of colors and different options and features, where you can make one your own and fit the lifestyle you live and the work you need to do. We'll see you on the road. One feature that I almost forgot, almost missed, was the wireless control system. It is an option on the LPT. Comes with this handy dandy little key fob, up and down. It's got a cover to cover it. Also, it goes to sleep after about 20 minutes of inactivity, so that it doesn't accidentally fire in your pocket. But the cool thing is, it allows you to be out behind your dump trailer or around it while it's dumping, to where that you don't have to be tied to the remote or draping a cable across you, you know, all the way to the back of the trailer. You can hear it still back there going. You can get pretty far away, which is cool. But I don't suggest going, you know, this far away, leaving your dump going by itself back there. But anyways, really cool feature to where you can be right around the action, you know, the back of your dump trailer when it's dumping. Wireless remotes are standard on many other models of Diamond Sea trailers. Anything has like a hydraulic loading option, like a hydraulic dovetail or a hydraulic tilt deck that's powered, comes with a wireless control.